Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm not even going to talk about how long I've been gone, where I've been. You've heard it all before, but I just wanted to hop on really quickly and give you an update on my menstrual cup. About 3 years ago or so, 2016, I told you guys my experience with my Diva Cup for the very first time, and obviously that was a less than ideal situation. It was just go check out the video. It's up here somewhere. But soon after I recorded that video, after I was going to try it again, I got pregnant, and so I went through the pregnancy, and then I didn't have a period for a while. So this is basically about my experience in that I actually love my menstrual cup. If you use it the first time and it didn't go great, that because it's a learning curve, you're not gonna just, I mean, some people may, but I wasn't one of those people. Let me just hop right into the story. About a month ago, we went on vacation. So the day that we booked and paid for our non-refundable vacation was like the last day of my period for that month. And I was like, oh crap, we're basically exactly a month out from vacation. Let me check my period app and see when I'm supposed to start my period. So I immediately checked my app, and I was supposed to start my period the day we leave for vacation. Now, nobody wants to be bleeding while they're supposed to be relaxing and having a good time and going to the beach and swimming and pool and all that. Nobody wants that. So I was just like, dang, like this is terrible. And I knew I didn't want to be bothered with tampons and pads, being on vacation, doing sightseeing, attractions, doing lots of walking. I didn't want to be bothered with, having to change out or any leaks or anything like that. So I was like, great, this is the perfect time to try my Diva Cup again. Oh, also, usually like my period app is a few days off, so I was like, it probably won't be accurate this next month. I probably won't start when it says I'm going to start. But fast forward 4 weeks to our vacation, and I literally start like a day or 2 days before. And I'm like, great. So that means during vacation it's going to be like the heaviest part of my cycle, since my first day is like very light or so. So I dusted off my Diva Cup that I hadn't used in like 3 years. I immediately boiled it, and a few hours before our flight left, I inserted it in. And of course it still wasn't easy, trying to get the fold of the cup right and trying to get it to just sit where it's supposed to sit and make that seal. So I did that for a little bit, and once I got out the shower, I wiggled to make sure it like stayed in place or whatever, and that was it. Put it in, good to go. A few hours later, we get on our flight. Our flight was only about two hours or so. And once again, this is like, I'm still pretty light, so I'm not that concerned. But towards the end of our flight, I kind of felt like this leakage situation, and I didn't use a panty liner like a dummy. Like I don't know why I didn't have a panty liner on. I just thought, hey, I was good to go. Knowing I'm still a newbie at the menstrual cup, knowing there's still chances of leakage and things like that. So I immediately was like, crap, I need to go to the restroom. But we were about to land, and you know how that goes with planes. You're not supposed to be at your seat. You gotta buckle up and all that good stuff. So we immediately get off, and all I can think about is a restroom. I just want to get back to the hotel and figure out what the heck is going on down there. We get to the hotel, and I check, and it's fine. It is completely fine. There's no leaking. I don't know if it was like a little paranoia. I don't know if it was sweat because it was hot. I have no idea, but there was no leaking. And my boyfriend immediately was like, hey, let's get in the hotel pool. So I was like, cool, let's do this situation. Now this is my very first time using the cup in public and away from home. I took the cup out, and it was bloody, as one would expect with your menstrual cycle. So I just dumped it in the toilet. I rinsed it out in the hotel sink, folded and put it back in. Didn't take long at all. And we headed down to the pool. I felt very comfortable. I could not feel it at all. It was great. And this went on. We were on vacation for 5 days, and I think about 3 of those days I was on my period. And I used the cup every day. I used it. I think a few times I even slept with it overnight, and I never had leakage. It was just a very, very good experience. Like, to be able to be so carefree, to be able to feel like I'm not weighed down by having to run to the restroom or leakage or changing my tampon and pad every so and so hours. I wore this bad boy for about 10 hours max maybe, and the only time I ever took it out and ever rinsed and reinserted was in the hotel room. So I never had to do it in public. I never had to do it at the beach. I never had to empty and clean and reinsert anywhere but in the comfort of my hotel room. And that was just amazing, because I've never had periods that were just like easy breezy, you know. I've never had periods that was just like so carefree, like you see like in those tampon commercials or pad commercials, whatever. That was never me. When I'm on my cycle, I'm miserable, I'm paranoid, I'm just uncomfortable. I hate it, and I do not want to feel all of those things on my vacation. And thanks to this menstrual cup, I didn't feel any of those things on my vacation. I felt like I could relax. And so basically that is my update on the menstrual cup. So I feel like I mastered the learning curve, although last month I did have a few issues with it. But all in all, get you a cup. I didn't have to spend any money. I already had it. These are good for, I think they say up to 10 years. And think about this. This is the Diva Cup 1, which is for women who have not had children. Or I've been pregnant. We know I had a baby, so this still works for me. And yeah, so if you need any more information about like a menstrual cup that is right for you, because there are so many out there, you can check out the Instagram, put a cup in it, and I believe they have a website that you can go to. And they also have a menstrual cup quiz where they ask you all type of questions about your cycle, your length, your physical activity, your cervix length, and all that stuff to find the perfect cup for you. That is basically all that I have to say, and I'm so glad to be back on YouTube, even though I don't know how often I'll be doing it. But anyways, I will see you guys later, and let me know down below your experiences with the menstrual cup. If you love it, hate it. If you want to try it but you're scared, don't be scared. Especially, I don't know, like for me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to stick this big old thing up there. But it's really not that big a deal. Like, once you get the fold and once you kind of, it's good, girl, it's good. Or guy, or whatever you identify as, it's good. So yeah, let me stop talking, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.